Cory Trepanier is here with me. He's an artist and filmmaker. I think we just stop at artist in different, just in different media. So you're a painter, but also enjoy making films. And your big thing is exploring this immense, beautiful country of ours.
Well, that's it. Fortunately, I'll never run out of subject matter as long as I live.
Right.
But I'm a landscape painter, and years ago, I started to discover that so much happens on my journeys that I started bringing the camera to share the experience. Because I can't get it all on canvas. So. Yeah,
that's right. I mean, it would be, you'd spend the rest of your life painting every moment you wanted to remember from your most recent trip, which was to Kluane National Park.
That's right, yeah.
In the Yukon. What was that like?
Well, it was absolutely stunning. I spent a month there on my last expedition for my new TrueWild project, which it's called TrueWild, a legacy for the national parks. The goal in the years to come is to spend a month in each of these huge wilderness national parks that I haven't been to yet. Spend a month there, film it all, create a major painting and a handful of other ones, and then use that experience to connect other people with the incredible wilderness that we have in Canada that not everybody gets a chance to get out to.
And not only that, not all of us to get a chance to get out to. I hesitate to say most because I don't like to generalize, but a lot of people don't even know about these things.
This is true. I mean, Kluane is like 22,000 square kilometers. It contains part of the largest non-polar ice fields on Earth. And it contains what very few people realize is the biggest mountain in Canada, Mount Logan.
There you go.
It was a real treat to be up there at 10,000 feet painting Mount Logan.
That's wild. So you're on the ice field at this time?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the ice field's right there. That's standing at about 13 feet of snow on 1.5 kilometers of ice at 10,000 feet. Endless peaks. And then we had the moon come out, so this is about midnight right now, and we're making our way back to camp after starting my painting of Logan.
This is no easy trek, and you get to share some of that at the Canadian Museum of Nature tonight at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
People can see some of the raw footage, right? You're putting together a film for this TrueWild project.
That's correct.
But you're going to show some of the adventure that you went through.
Yeah, absolutely. Tonight I'm going to be sharing. Parks Canada is bringing me to town to share the experience and really hopefully trying to connect with some younger people as well who aren't getting the opportunity to get out there so much. Just a few distractions in life these days with technology and all. Because when you get out to these places, not only are they beautiful places, but they give you just a sense of strength and independence. And you learn stuff getting out there. And you face challenges that may help prepare you for life in other ways, too.
Well, this is, there's actually a real danger here. This is, what's this called again?
This is a scree descent. It was about 1 kilometer going downhill with a 90-pound pack. Of course, not everybody carries a 90-pound pack because I have my painting gear and filming gear.
Of course.
But anybody can do this stuff if they work at it hard enough and build their way up, and it's an awesome experience.
That's the thing. You come back and from this kind of experience, back to your quote-unquote normal life, and you have so many stories, so many personal experiences to share. Yeah. You know, you could have your own adventure this way, and I think that's probably what Parks Canada really wants to highlight.
Well, it is, and these experiences some of these are a little more physical, so doing them while you're young is really, do them while you can. Right. Get out there while you can, because someday you may not be able to. And get out there and make the big trip and make memories. Yeah,
I know that you're still on your wild adventure throughout the country, but I can say from experience, don't hesitate when you're younger, because that's the time and you have the time, so get out there and do it. So what's next after this? I mean, you're obviously going to put together this film. Do you already know the next park you'll be hitting up?
Well, I'm still actively finishing the rest of the paintings.
Right.
And that Mount Logan painting is the one that I want to create over the summer at 9 feet wide or something significant.
Wow. All right,
that'll keep you busy for a little while. Yeah. But there's a list of national parks I'd love to get to in the coming years, which include the Torngat's in northeastern Labrador, Nahanni River, Nahanni National Park and Reserve, and the Cirque of the Unclimables. Google Cirque of the Unclimables. Spectacular region. So yeah, there's a lot to go yet.
In your lifetime, do you think you'll be able to hit them all? I mean, there are so many.
I doubt it. But even when I go to a park like this for a month, I'm barely just scratching the surface. I mean, you can keep going back. But the thing is, you can go in your backyard and start to enjoy things too. And I live in Caledon, and it's, I come back from these big journeys, and I kind of wonder, am I ever going to find anything that's around me appealing anymore? But, just encourage people, you can find beauty in nature and satisfaction just getting out in your backyard, but then when you want to take it to that next step, get out there further.
There you go. That's fantastic, Cory. Appreciate it. I want to talk about one more thing we're going to show here. There was a moment at the end right here where you had to stop painting because this happened. What were you looking at?
The last day of my month, the winds died down, we headed out to paint from the raft, And I think this iceberg got a little bit shy because it just completely collapsed before our very eyes. It was
beauty.
It was really a mind-blowing experience because not only did it collapse in multiple stages, but then what was remained flipped over. And of course, what you're not really getting here is the sound of the power of it.
Right.
And
look at
so
it go.
It's magic to be out there in the wild and experience nature on such a huge, powerful scale. It's just amazing.
That's very cool. We're living life through you. We appreciate your adventures. You can check it out tonight, 8 p.m., Canadian Museum of Nature, TrueWild. Cory, thanks very much, man.
Yeah, my
appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Thank you.